I didn't really talk about this, but for the top person, you want to stay, once that person kind of brings you down, you want to stay to your knees so that when we start teaching you guys some defense, you want those knees. If I just kind of let someone do this to me, then I'm pretty much saying, go ahead, break my arm, break my shoulder. This next one is going to be a guillotine, and it's called a Marcelotine. Marcelo Garcia from New York. Well, he's Brazilian, but he has a gym in New York, and he's just known for this move. One of the ways I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, but before I show you how to do it, I'm gonna show you how to lock it up. So everyone, take their hand out. Okay. So the hand that hooks against around the arm is going to be the arm that is like this. So if I have the person's head, that hand's going to be this hand, right? So pretend I have their head here, and the other hand is going to come in right at the top, right at their kind of trap. It's going to come in, and then it's going to grab my wrist. And notice how my elbow is right now. I'm in like an L shape. Now, if you have shoulder problems and you can't get this, I'm going to show you another way. But notice that my thumbs are together with my fingers, and I'm in this L shape. So I come in, and now I have this Marcelotine, and I have this lock, and I'll show you why it's so important. If you can't get that, there's another way you can do it. So we have this here, right? I have this over the head. And then instead of coming down this way, I'm going to turn my hands and go palm to palm, okay? Now, notice that I still have this L shape. That is the most important thing. Now, I do, when I have this hand here, I never want it to do this or this or this, right? I want it to be almost like stuck, like I'm pledging allegiance, okay? Here. And then this hand is the one that kind of moves around and changes. A lot of times when people go like this, for some reason, they start to do this. Now, the problem is, this is the part of contact that I want to hit the trachea. This is not a blood choke. This is a trachea choke. If I do it hard enough, I could break your trachea. Probably not break it, but really hurt it, okay? So it comes on super fast. It's not pleasant, and you can't breathe, okay? So that little spot right there, that bony part, you guys feel that on your arm, right? That's the, like, think of, you have a magnet here and a magnet here on your opponent, okay? That's where that's going to go. So I want to make sure that goes there. And if I turn my hand, then I'm going to be getting the flat part or the flat part. I don't want the flat part. I want the bony part so that it's instant and they have no choice but to tap, okay? So just that's kind of the setup on that, and I'll show you how we get there. It's all based off with this hip bump. And this is one of my favorite moves. So same beginning, I go here, I sit up, she pulls me up, I go down, I try to go, she faces. So I'm going to wrap around this head, and I'm not just going to fall back. Look at my hand here. I'm going to move my butt back. And as I do that, I create space, and look at her posture. It came down. Again, this is going to be my hook. This is going to be my straight arm. And then I'm bringing this hand right here, right? And I'm going to finish her sitting up. Boom. She's going to tap, right? We'll talk about if we don't finish it, if she starts to drive into me, which that's kind of counterintuitive. If someone's got your neck, to drive into them, right? A lot of times people are going to start to be pulling away, start here. So I want you guys first to try it sitting up, okay? If you get it sitting up, you get it laying down, okay? So here, same beginning, boom, here she comes up. I go to hip bump. I come around the neck as much as I can, and then what do I do with my butt? Scoot it back. This hand comes here, right in here, and it connects, and then I squeeze, okay? This hand comes around, this comes in here, and I squeeze, okay? This elbow right here, the reason for it is her defense is to drive her right arm up. If I don't have that high elbow, Alexa's going to be able to defend it. So, beginning, boom. I go like this, and I don't get that. She's going to go here, and she's going to drive. And then I might be getting von Flue choke, right? She's going to drive that in, and my arm is stuck. Not good. If she passes, I'm done, okay? So that high elbow, this high elbow here, doesn't allow her to get that over. So that's why it's such a high percentage move when we can really get that frame over that shoulder. That's the key to that. Okay? Do we need to see it again? One more time? Okay. Do you need to see it, Alexa? Okay. All right. So here, up, bridge, right? Coming around the neck, pushing myself back, pulls her head down. And I'm not going here, guys, because that's just going to come up. I'm going before that. It's here. And then I'm going there, right? And then I'm just squeezing in. This hand is around here, boom, or here. So if we do it this way, don't do that. Do this. This part into the neck, into that trachea. Cool? I'm doing that. I'm pulling this up into her neck. So you saw me like I'm good, I'm just hanging out, and until I want to pull up a little bit, then it's like immediately. But I'm trying to be kind.
Do you ever use that arm's lever on the shoulder?
Which this arm?
Yeah, if you're going like this,
Uh-huh.
you're going like this. Is this kind of like?
That's the frame. It's the same frame as if I'm like this. This is the same. It's just my hand is in a different place.
Contact point of that left elbow.
This? It is. It's on her. It's on her shoulder. It's framing there, so she can't get that high elbow defense or that high arm defense. That isn't as important because I could do this, right? This is just literally preventing her from getting that, doing that defense. I could go one arm and pull that up. This helps a little bit, but it's really more of that frame on the neck to keep her from defending it. Yeah. Cool? All right, let's try it. 1, 2.